Hey everybody, I want to Wisdom here, 3:58 a.m. Wednesday, May 7, 2014. I should probably be in bed, but I am not. I am here upgrading our Earth Element Newlander Slobbertooth. Now, Slobbertooth base upgrades actually pretty dadgum impressive. Again, kind of reminiscent to me of Scorp. I was very impressed with his base upgrades. The paths, I'll kind of have to hold judgment off on Scorp's. I'm not sure that Stinger wasn't actually a little bit better. That said, I think Slobbertooth shaping up to be quite nice here now. Food Fighter is what I plan to take here for my regular old Slobbertooth. Seismic Tail I'll actually save for Dark Slobbertooth, just because I think it looks more menacing. I'm not quite sure that Food Fighter wouldn't be the more unique and beneficial path, at least at this point in time, having no knowledge of either one. But it's just one of those deals. It's like Dark Spyro. I kind of want him to be, an SSA. I wanted him to be like, the flamethrower, and then the regular Spyro can do the, charge attacks. It seems cooler for me for that character. So that's kind of what we're gonna run with now. Interesting thing here. Oh, I didn't even push a button. It's kind of strange, but I think I'm gonna have to buy all three of these and then actually go to Super Hungry Gobblepods to actually attempt to even showcase them. It's just one of those things. There's like no enemies to eat, so I don't know that I can showcase any of these. The good news is they don't like overlap, as best I can tell. So that said, when you come in here, if you get to this screen and you don't know which path to upgrade, number one, you can come to my channel, check out the site, search for whatever you need to do. If you get to the blog, you'll actually see a post dedicated to Slobbertooth. You'll see the base upgrade videos for Slobbertooth and Dark Slobbertooth and see special. Then you'll see the Food Fighter path, the Seismic Tail path, and you'll see the spreadsheet where you can actually go in, check the numbers at a glance, and then kind of go from there. Hopefully pick the best path for you based on either the numbers or your personal playstyle, things of that nature. Again, I am not quite sure that Food Fighter might not be the more beneficial path, but we'll go ahead and kind of run with this one. I do need to mention I researched some stuff, and right now with Slobbertooth, he is plus 35 max health when he swallows an enemy. At least Chompies and Greebles, I tested both of those. I don't know if different enemies are going to give more health or something, but we're going to run with plus 35 until I do my Dark Slobbertooth research. So let's come in here and take the Food Fighter path for Slobbertooth. Yes, we are, sure. And we're going to come over here. It begins with Snot Rocket. Bear in mind, all my price is 36% discount from the 18 Wing Sapphires. Snot Rocket kind of sounds interesting. 1088's the price. Enemies hit with a spit attack will be covered in goo and take damage over time. So again, it's going to have to be showcased not at the training grounds, but we'll buy that. Alright, now we've got Om Nom Nom. Press A to eat enemies. Enemies being eaten will give more health back after a short time. Now, I'm not quite sure what they mean the way they've worded that. Again, basically, where he stood prior to this with just Chomp and Chuck, 10 seconds, you swallow the enemy, you could gain apparently 35 health back. So what this one will do, if it's going to be repeated, I don't really know. We're going to have to investigate it. It's not worded as best it could be, I don't think. So 1408 is the price. We'll go ahead and grab that. Alright, now final upgrade down the Food Fighter path is called Feast. Hold A to pull enemies into a chomping mouth attack. Now this to me is really cool. It's almost like a Jetvac-esque power. You're essentially going to just be like inhaling enemies. That to me, very cool, very unique. Sadly, I don't know if it's going to be the 40 to 60 of Chomp and Chuck, or if it's actually going to be like you pull them in and you do like 10 or 12, 18 times or 4 times or something. So again, it's one of those deals we literally have to pick up and test out. But it will be an attack where you hold. So now the only thing left to do is his Soul Gem, which is Iron Jaw. Gain an Iron Jaw, causing all head attacks to deal increased damage. I'm assuming now, the way they worded that, again, you would maybe think chomp and chuck. Like, with it being an iron jaw, I don't really see Hornswipe doing more damage, but it probably that's what they're referring to. Unstoppable Force, I could possibly see it on like that last lift up, but to me it seems like it would tie in as an iron jaw with chomp and chuck, and then loogie, and then things here. So I may actually have to wait on that, sadly. So we'll back out, and again, let's just come over here. I don't think I can really do anything. Yeah, so 40 to 60 still there, and I mean, there's literally, you can't eat sheep. That's okay. Let's see if we can pull a sheep in. No, maybe. I don't know. Let's just go. That's the easiest thing for me to do here for you. So, solo survival, SHGP, yes.
Clobber and slobber.
Oh man. Okay, so again, right here, I'm not going for a high score. I'm not going to not take damage. I'm simply going here to showcase the food path. I can't stress that enough. Which, in order to do that, we're going to have to do a lot of different things. So, first thing I will do is actually feast. I'll try to do it when we just have a few chompies out.
Stage 1.
Alright, we'll let these guys come in. Okay, that's weird. I guess he's just gonna instantly.
So many enemies.
Let me get back over here and try it from here. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set it up, and now let's see. Okay, so all it does apparently is suck one in. So feast, hold attack 2 to pull enemies into a chomping mouth attack. So basically, I guess, I don't know, the scenario, there's probably a few where instead of going head first into enemies, if you can actually pull one into you and then instantaneously spit it out, I guess that would be beneficial. Now, Snot Rocket, the first one, enemies hit with a spit attack will be covered in goo and take damage over time. So let's go ahead and do Snot Rocket now. I think we can hopefully showcase it. Oh, no, no, no. What am I doing here? There we go. Alright, so let's jump over here. I'm just going to try to get one of these guys. Alright, let's try to spit that. Okay, so I think we're going to need the Greebles. I don't want to kill the Greebles, I just want to kill the Chompies. Just okay, let's just eat a Greeble.
No barking, all bite.
I want to spit at the Greebles though, because I think I'll kill. We're gonna swallow them. 8. It looks like. Give us a critical number, please. Alright, let me inhale that guy. Shoot this towards some Greebles. That gum, I got him with a 75. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 8, 6 times tentatively is what I'm thinking. Yeah, I got 8, 6 times again.
Only a few enemies left.
That's what the suction looks like. Let's try it on one of these guys. I'll just let him hit at me, dodge it, and spit. Oh, somehow that didn't work. Alright.
Level up. More power. Bonus stage.
It's not quite what I had in mind. Alright, now this time what I want to do is just take some damage right off the bat. We're at 600, which is super convenient. Let's just let these chompies kind of go to
no time to rest.
I know they don't do much damage, but I'm hoping the sheer quantity will lower us down. We'll get maybe around like 450, and then I will eat one, and we'll see how much health it restores. So, oh, I just missed it. We're at 444. We can still work with that. I've got a champion in my mind. 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. You should be swallowing it. Plus 70. Okay. So let me pause this now. We need to go ahead and document this stuff before we kind of forget any of it. Where are we? Feast. So all that does is it's going to literally just pull enemies into Chomp and Chuck. Sadly, I kind of thought it would be like a standalone attack. Nom nom. Plus 70. I can't put that or the spreadsheet will freak out. Enemies. Grant. Plus, that's kind of a cheesy way to word it, but I'm tired, so plus 70 health. You'll know what I mean. Snot Rocket. 8 damage 6 times. We'll check that out again, but feel pretty good about that right now, so that wasn't too bad. We'll go ahead and kind of finish this out. Let me show you Seismic Tail here, box stock. It's kind of a cool. That's pretty awesome the way it takes care of that. Now these armored chompies. I guess they're too weak. I was thinking
No barking, all bite.
So the plus 70 health is really probably going to be your big draw with Slobber Tooth down this path. Oh, up there. Yeah, he would have been a good one too. Okay, let me get out of my way. I just want to eat this guy. Can't tell what's going on. Okay. That gum I killed. I was thinking he'd be a good one maybe to see if there was like a, let me eat this guy, spit it at the spell punk and see if we can see a critical hit. Well, we got him at 75 too. Eventually, I should get one. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, you know, 8. I've never seen anything higher than 8, sadly. Eat this guy. I wish they'd drop one more. But I'll just go ahead and have some fun. Well, I thought he was going to have this. I accidentally swallowed it. And then I ran away from that guy. There we go. Get out of it.
Bonus stage.
Alright, so I don't know, I think I feel good with that. I mean, if there's a critical number past 8, it's probably not going to be a big one, and probably be like a 12 max, I'm thinking. And
cages have appeared.
It's just one of those deals. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I mean, we've done it several times, and so I feel pretty good telling you that it's just going to be 8 across the board.
So many
we're at 600 again. Let's take some more damage so we can showcase the plus 70 again. Alright, so 530. Well, we need one more hit. Thank you, thank you. Do I have anyone? No. Okay, let me eat that. Alright, so we're at 500. This will be perfect. I just need to not get hit. And we should go up to 570. I'm not counting. There we go. So yeah, there you have it. I mean, pretty simple. That to me, that's really, again, you do need 10 seconds, but I mean, even if your health was critical, and you've got like just a few chompies left in some battle situation, you could literally drag those guys out, and 3 chompies would give you back 210. 4 would be 280, 5 would be 350. If you had 10 of them, you could get 700 health back. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Pretty unique and actually functional. You know, like Stump Smash, you know, you float in water, get your health back. It's like in Giants and Swap Force, where can one float in water? You know? It's not like as integrated as it was in the SSA days. So, we'll go ahead. We probably didn't need to finish this, but I guess we will. Hope you like Seismic Tail. That's what we'll use. Oh, yeah, we'll go ahead and take care of it that way. So, I think that covers that. Now the only question now is, what is the Soul Gem going to do? Iron Jaw here. So let's go to Woodborough and try to document that. I'd like to do Dark Slobber Tooth, but I want to do that research on the base upgrades, and I probably need to get to bed. You know,
Welcome back to Woodborough,
I'm a man, not a machine. But,
what can I do for you today?
now this cutscene, this is like so annoying, and you can never skip it, and then when you can, it like takes just as long as if you'd watched the whole thing. Alright, so we're gonna come over here, slowly but surely. I guess speed would be really, really cool. It's an earth chest again, believe it or not. So let's just come over here. We got our numbers that I feel pretty good with.
Are you ready to achieve physical perfection to rival my own?
Just want the Soul Gem, and he'll be fully upgraded. Iron Jaw, 2560 with our discount, gaining Iron Jaw, causing all head attacks to deal increased damage. Now, what they consider a head attack is unknown to me. From the front side, that's not too disturbing. You know, I was kind of sad Scorp's Crystal Venomancer went to yellow when the green was so epic. I do prefer him standard, but I mean that's really not a big deal, the Iron Jaw. So let's go ahead. First one we will try is just the base horn swipe, 35 to 53 box stock, 45. Okay, so they consider it. Give us a critical number, please. Anytime. Would be wonderful. This is like nightmare stuff I speak of. It shouldn't take this long with an attack that quick to see a critical. It's going to. That's ridiculous. Let's just try our luck on another dummy. I mean, come on, you know. So you know that the critical is 45 to 68. Hallelujah. Alright. So Iron Jaw, we're going to put 45 to 68 on Horn Swipe, comma. Now we want to check out Unstoppable Force. We were getting, 15 to 23 and then 50 to 75, so let's see what that increases to. 25, and that was a 65, I think. 25, 38, let's see what we get. 25, 65. 25, 25, 65. Missed that last one. Wow, okay. So 25 to 38 x2 and 65 to 98 I'm gonna go ahead and put on Unstoppable Force, comma. I think that number's going to be right. Don't hold me to it just yet. I will research it for you in further detail. It's just really hard, again, to get numbers here. So I feel like, okay, 25 to 38, I'm comfortable saying that that is going to be, you know, the initial 1 and 2 hits there. 65, I'm comfortable saying that's going to be standard on the lift. And then if we could ever see the 98, I'd feel pretty good saying that it is going to be our critical hit. It's going to take an eternity there. Shouldn't have done anything to Shockwave. 40 to 60 will remain. Now what I don't know is if it impacts Snot Rocket or Chomp and Chuck, because you think Iron Jaw, you think Chomp and Chuck. So let's try that. 40 to 60 standard, and it's gonna stay the same, which is weird to me because Iron Jaw, I mean, look what he's doing. He's eating. You would think the Iron Jaw would have made this like 60 to 80 or 50 to 70. Kind of strange, you know. But apparently, you know, it's the primary attack, and then Unstoppable Force tied in. I don't think, given the fact that Chomp and Chuck, which is again your secondary attack, is still 40 to 60 with the Iron Jaw, I see no reason to expect Snot Rocket or anything else down Food Fighter to actually benefit there. What I will do, I feel good with what we've documented thus far, so I'll come in here. This is a bit longer than I wanted the video to be, but again, it's just what you have to do. What I will do, I won't make you go to the arena with me. I'll just do it myself, and I'll check everything, and it should be exactly what you saw when we did Food Fighter Path initially. And so I'm thinking Iron Jaw, oddly enough, will only address Horn Swipe and Unstoppable Force. Now, with it being called Iron Jaw, again, I would have thought it would relate to Chomp and Chuck, but when they say gain an Iron Jaw causing all head attacks, that to me, head would be both, you know, your Horn and Chomp and Chuck. I don't know. It's one of those things not really worded that well, but I think we've at least been able to discern what they intended to convey here, which is literally like head like scalp or horn. If they would have said gain an Iron Jaw causing all horn attacks to do more damage, we would have known what they meant, even though that's kind of backwards. What I'm getting at, the Iron Jaw should have impacted Chomp and Chuck, just commonsensically. And then if it was Iron Horn, you would expect it to impact Unstoppable Force and Horn Swipe and not Chomp and Chuck. But they've just kind of got it like backwards again. So the Iron Jaw comes in, does nothing for Chomp and Chuck, but it treats it like you have an Iron Horn instead. So, I don't know. It's one of those deals. I don't know why it is like it is, but it's really, I can't explain it because I didn't design it. You know, if I would have done it, Iron Jaw would have done more for Chomp and Chuck, and if I wanted Horn Swipe and Unstoppable Force to do more, I simply would have made it Iron Horn. Both very plausible, very feasible, easy to understand and comprehend. This is just kind of, you get an Iron Jaw, and it's like you have an Iron Horn. So, I don't know why. I just document things and tell you what I notice. So, that said, I am very impressed with Slobbertooth. Food Fighter Path, it's nothing flashy. I mean, Snot Rocket will come in handy sometimes. Really, Loogie base upgrade might be the biggest deal. Main thing, though, reason you'd want to take Food Fighter is Om Nom Nom. That's going to bump everything from plus 35 when you eat an enemy to plus 70. So essentially you'd have to spend 20 seconds to eat 2 enemies with the base upgrades or Seismic Tail to get 70 health. In that same amount of time you can go up plus 140 with Food Fighter. So that's kind of a big deal. That said, I'll quit rambling. That link at the top of the video description box is your friend. It will take you straight to the post dedicated to none other than Slobbertooth. I'll have all that information there for you. You'll see the base upgrades, you'll see Food Fighter, you'll see Seismic Tail, and you'll see this spreadsheet that I've been meticulously working on. It'll be a quick reference tool for you. If the spreadsheet doesn't make sense, watch the video. I think you'll correlate well to it. So, ultimate goal is to help you pick a path. Or if you've already picked a path, make sure that you picked the correct path or the best path for you. And if you've already done that and the other path interests you, it's, I guess, to encourage you to either reset and explore the other path, or if it's like a character you're really into, to go out, pick up a second one, and then use that one to take the other path. So I could see Slobbertooth easily falling into that category, even without Dark Slobbertooth. But like I said, hopefully you follow along. I relay the news to you to help you out. Dark Edition Starter Pack, very cool thing in my opinion. A lot of people ragged on it. I always thought it was neat. Exclusive to GameStop, it had a Dark Slobbertooth, so that's why I'm going to be able to showcase Food Fighter with Standard, and then Seismic Tail with Dark Slobbertooth. So I'm stoked about that. Again, thanks for watching. I'll go research this a little bit more, then go to bed, and we'll pick back up here tomorrow. So as always, thanks for watching, and I will catch y'all back here next time.